What's up, guys? Welcome back to Pokemon Dungeons and Dragonites, episode 23. Back with the group, with the people, with the friends.
Hey, it's me. I'm Eric, and I play Silver Rowan, a rock-type Pokemon trainer who likes to camp and go into the woods and up the mountains.
Hello, I'm Ariana, and I play Marina, the future champion of the Kanto region. And I like training psychic-type Pokemon. I don't know if Tyler's staring angrily at me or if he's frozen.
And I'm Tyler. I play Leaf Nadim, the true, actual future champion of the Kanto region. I specialize in fire-type Pokemon. I am the proud owner of a Ditto that had this mask charade as a person.
And I'm Chandler. I am the professor who has to, deal with all of that with the hard-hitting questions of our Ditto's people, because they can do that. It's a thing. It's a big question that we don't have enough time here today to answer. But if you missed our last episode, our trainers were on Cinnabar Island, set to leave, having a nice spa day. When Yellow and Josh arrived, they hatched a crazy plan to have Leaf's Ditto kind of sub in as a fake trainer to assist Yellow and Josh in getting their gym badge in the Cinnabar Island games. From there, our trainers raced off on some Laprases to Pallet Town, where they met Professor Oak, showed them their wonderful progress in their Pokédex, where he gave them the gift of an EXP share, at which point he inquired about a nice Articuno he had seen on live television, to which he then pointed them in the direction of another legendary encounter. And at that point, you all find yourself exiting the Pokemon Lab here in Pallet Town. So what would you like to do?
I like to sing a song.
Okay, go ahead and start the song.
I'm laughing. On the 12th day of the journey, Professor Oak gave to me a way to finally share XP.
Oh, that was good. That was good. What about on the 11th day of your journey?
He gave us a more worthless gift for us to have at the end of the campaign.
You're not. You don't think? Do you think you're at the end of the campaign?
We're at the end of the Pokemon.
On the 11th day of the journey, my true love gave to me
Who's your true love?
a golden magic carp to my enemy.
Ooh, that was good. That was good.
I don't
Tyler?
think that was right, though. I think I was too early.
It works.
Tyler, give us the 10th day of our Pokemon journey.
On the 10th day of our Pokemon journey, Leaf gave to you a way to get us the next gym badge.
Okay.
Not as rhymey.
Well, see, but I gave Team Rocket things so that Giovanni will give us a badge. It's fine.
Okay, alright, well.
This
is all what you guys have said as you've walked out.
And then I walk out of Professor Zook's lab and I go, return, Ditto. That was, hey guys, what was going on?
As we discussed, Ditto couldn't speak.
Right.
You learned it.
Okay. So,
Can Ditto speak English?
No, we went over this last time.
We went over this last time.
But what if, and then everyone said, wow, that would have been a very funny joke if that actually happened.
That would have been a really funny joke.
Wow, that would have been a really funny joke that actually happened.
So Leaf, you got any interest? I mean, I know you love fire types, so.
Oh yes, I specialize in fire type Pokemon.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's great. So that Moltres, that's probably something that you're a little interested in, huh?
Well, I was thinking I was gonna give it to Team Rocket like I did that.
And then Yellow goes, Team Rocket, you're giving
no.
Pokemon to Team Rocket?
No, they're stealing Pokemon. So I was being facetious.
Oh, that's a weird thing to be facetious about.
Yellow, you know me. I'm a classic jokester.
You know, Leaf, the
Forgot
clown.
you were here.
Okay.
I love how Yellow's most said thing, I'm pretty sure, is, Okay.
Yeah, that's her go-to. Okay. Just
Well,
anything that's a
okay.
little inconvenient to her narrative. Okay.
So yeah, let me just open this map and see exactly where Moltres is supposed to be based off of the information Professor Oak gave us.
From the information Professor Oak gave you, he implicated that there were a group of volcanoes kind of running up the eastern side of the water pathway you took on Route 21, which is the route directly south of you. And if you go back into your memory banks, I actually described this mountain, these mountains to you as you were passing them. I actually tossed it out that it was there. Because you could have actually found this before even Professor Oak told you it was there.
Wow, what a good guy. Well, I guess we head
Hold
that
on,
way.
I'm not understanding. To our south is water, right?
Yes, that is Route 21. That is the waterway you ran up. There is, over on this side, there are, like, some different, like, little mountains and small little islands kind of going up from Cinnabar Island up that are just a little patch of little volcanoes, most of which haven't been active in quite a while. You all would know this just by living in the Kanto region. The last active volcano was what wiped out the original Cinnabar Island about 10 or so years ago.
And
Dang,
So-
10 years ago.
Do we finally get a map now from Professor Oak? Because that was what's happened.
Yeah, Ty, actually
Yeah.
none of that happens because you don't have a map.
I'm gonna run back in and get a map so we can check out this route, huh?
Well, I was just looking at it from Kanto Maps here on my
Kanto the Kanto map app.
that we've been
Yeah, you
Yeah,
just
but you
entire
know,
time.
they're not nearly as descriptive as the written out, the printed. Let me just go get one from Professor Oak. real
Oh,
quick.
so
oh
very
yes,
sophisticated.
here's a map.
He just wants the tourist one that shows him where all the theme stuff is.
And Professor Oak gives you a map and go, here's the tourist map that shows you where all the themed things are.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Also, for my friend's sake, do we have another one, maybe a little bit more scientific in nature, to show us elevation and distances and
yes.
things like that?
And he goes
Oh,
over and he
our
goes through
goodness.
some-
version of that.
and he goes, here you go, this one shows you where all the cave entrance. Oh wait, that one's that'll give away too much plot. And he puts that away and goes, here you go, here's a map that'll show you sea levels and stuff.
Topographical is what I was looking for. I couldn't
That's
think
the
of it.
word that I would have said too if I was a professor.
Topographical.
Okay, thanks, P. Oak.
See you
Can I
later.
call you Poke from now on?
I'd prefer it if you didn't.
So you know what, Professor Oak?
Okay,
I don't
all right.
prefer Brussels sprouts.
What?
What?
He said I'd prefer it if you didn't, and I don't prefer Brussels sprouts.
Do you still eat them?
Telling you the same thing that this townhouse I'm trying to get told me. They said, well, we don't prefer cats. And I go, great. I don't prefer Brussels sprouts, but can I have a cat?
And
I
they
can have
and the point of that story is Tyler gets to keep his cat.
Yeah.
So you have a map now.
Well, let's go.
I love
Okay,
I love
perfect.
your cat, Tyler.
I'm gonna. Wait, were you guys in there with me when I got that?
Nope.
No. Okay.
No.
It's all in
I'm
your
gonna
head.
come back out. Hey guys, look at this map. It points out all the different themes. It
Oh.
shows us where all the different cool touristy stuff is.
And Leaf says, I prefer Brussels sprouts.
Then I told the lady I prefer Brussels sprouts. See, Eric, you can tell it's really me because the hat's on this way.
How do we know when it's Leaf?
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm Leaf right now, but earlier when I was talking and Professor Oak, the hat was like this, so I was in Eric's head.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
What does yellow think of your hat, I wonder?
Yeah, that's a really nice, interesting hat that you got there. What does the red R stand for?
It stands for Revin to Go, ready to go.
Oh, well, it looks like this Team Rocket hat that I found on Kanto Etsy.
And Kanto Etsy. Oh, weird. See, the one I found on Kanto Etsy has like the whole prepare for trouble, make it double on the R, and as you can see, this is just a plain R on a black cat.
I
So
guess
it
you've got me this time. I'm personally, says Josh,
Josh, why are you here?
I'm interested in continuing the plot. So, what do you guys want to do?
I want to waste 20 more minutes to make this episode.
Oh, that reminds me.
I'm enjoying shooting the breeze.
That reminds me. Also, there's this other map that I asked for. It's called a topographical map. It helps us determine elevations and distances and all that. I don't know if any of you know what it is. Anyways,
Wow.
So,
Freaking rude.
what are you talking about? I didn't know.
Josh goes, I don't.
Okay,
That's
well,
really
so
cool.
here it is.
I'm actually, yeah, I kind of failed geography.
All right, so here it is, and I pull it out and open it.
Oh, that's really interesting.
And I point down to the mountainous area, and I start investigating it while everybody's watching or looking at it as well. I mean, and just all right. Well, I mean, we want to head down there. It seems like it's a. Actually, you would have to tell me what it looks like.
It looks like a mountain range.
Whether it seems like it's treacherous or not.
It looks like a mountain range from what you can tell from the map and what you remember when you passed it the other day. It looks similar in the mountains that you passed from when you were on actual Seafoam Island, where the Articuno was encountered. A similar type island, except based off of this map here, the scale it's giving for the size of the volcanoes is a little bit smaller. You think you could actually scale these mountains a little bit easier than the one at Seafoam Island.
Well, hey guys, it looks like these. I actually think that we can climb these. Maybe we could rappel down from the top and get into it. I don't know.
Do you think
Anybody?
if
Bueller?
Do you think if Onyx went into the side of the mountain just a little bit, but he kept half of his body out, and he was like, if this is the mountain, and Onyx went in sideways like this, half of his this is Onyx's mouth, and he's kind of halfway in it, and he just kind of goes up the mountain, and we just kind of hang on to Onyx. He can take us right up the mountain. I feel like that would work.
That was a very terrible explanation of it, but yeah, I feel like that would work too.
You think
where I was coming from?
Yellow goes, wow, Leaf, that's actually
do you
really
mean
smart.
it's like an escalator that you hold on to him instead?
Or an elevator.
Ah, yes.
If it's like this and Onyx has his mouth like this, he goes in like this, and we're the thumb, and we're hanging on, and the mountain is Onyx is Pac-Man-ing himself up the mountain, and we're just kind of hanging on.
I don't see why not. We could definitely try that. It'd probably help us save a lot of time, actually.
Yeah.
And a lot of agility rolls.
Just in case.
Well, it sounds like you guys are gonna head off and do that, right?
Yeah, probably. I want to catch the legendary.
You want to leave?
Well, I don't know if you guys. I'm actually from the area, so since we're all heading up to Viridian City, I suppose I was actually gonna stop by and see my parents while we're here.
Wow.
Oh.
I thought your parents were
Yeah, it's a good idea.
yellow.
Wait a minute.
I thought our parents were dead.
My adoptive parents.
Right.
That's kind of cold that you all would bring up my dead parents like that.
I did.
But did you see Chandler have to remember?
Yeah.
I was like,
I
wait, they are dead. I think only one of them was dead.
Well, I do vaguely remember somebody saying something and then Yellow having to go, my parents are dead.
I truly can't remember.
It could have been a joke, too.
Just for
I
the
don't
bit.
know.
For the bit.
Well,
Let's go with they're dead. Maybe.
this is her adoptive parents.
So my adoptive parents. I'm gonna go see my adoptive parents. You
Let me
know.
write that down. Yellow's parents are dead.
Well,
And she's like, I'll catch if you guys, whenever you're back in town or whatever you're doing, shoot me a text. I mean, we got a couple days, and I actually already have all the gym badges, so I mean, there's not really much of a reason for me to rush to Viridian City. So I guess I can meet up with you guys when you're ready to head to the Pokemon League, unless you guys have something different in mind.
No, that sounds like a great idea. We're probably going to do this. We're probably going to do some training. We're probably going to do some relaxation. We're probably going to do some fishing. We're probably going to do some biking. We're probably going to do some motocross. We're probably going to do a little bit of camping. We might eat some more Pidgey eggs that Mr. Silva over here is going to get up for us. We might catch some more Pokemon. We might...
And while you're saying that, Professor Oak opens the door and goes, "Ooh, I heard there was also something going on in Lavender Town that you could probably look into as well." And he closes the door.
Yes, I also remembered that, but I didn't want to say that one to you specifically. Because I didn't want you to think that we weren't, like, hanging out with you a lot.
Our plot pusher.
We'll probably do some texts.
All right.
Do we have all the
okay,
gym
I'm gonna
badges?
throw out Onyx.
Right here? We gotta go across the ocean.
We have to go across the ocean first.
Yes,
Frick.
Can
it's
Onyx
in the
swim?
water.
Oh my god! I doubt
I'd like to imagine he throws Onyx out and he just falls into the water and just starts to sink.
He
Oh, that'd be
dies.
horrible.
And then Yellow goes,
Oh
on
my
that note, I'll see you guys later. And she turns around and walks away. And then Josh goes, "You know what? For plot reasons too, I guess it would also make sense if I leave right now, because it'd be kind of weird if I came along with you.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna,
Josh walked the opposite direction, though.
I'm gonna go ahead and head up to Viridian City, to get some
Josh
training
is
done.
going to
I
Yellow's
think we
parents.
also need to go to Viridian City now.
I mean, if you guys want to come with me, you can. I'm just gonna be doing some training in Viridian Forest. I still need to get a little bit more training done. I still have a couple more gym badges to get. I don't know how the four of you have gotten so many gym badges already.
Future champion of the Kanto region. Future
Right
Kanto
here.
champion region.
And Josh like gives Leaf a big high five, and as what? Do you accept it?
And as disinterested as Leaf can.
And when he does, he goes, "Yeah, you are the future champion."
Whatever.
Well, see you later.
All right, see y'all. I'm gonna go throw my Lapras in the water and
I thought you said Onyx.
And Josh walks away.
I'm gonna throw my Onyx in the water.
Bubbles.
I open up my email
Okay.
and I search for daycare.
Okay. Are you looking for any emails from them?
Yes.
The last email you received from them was a few days back. I don't remember what specific day it was, but it was one that was we talked about it. So you left them with the information, with the orders, the rules, the request to let you know when it reached X amount of money, which was their response. Call it 1,000, which is day 23. Today is day 12, so they have not emailed you anything as of yet.
One time.
Um,
How many levels do you think it's gained
I have no idea. I haven't calculated that.
in?
I
What did we leave them there?
what?
What day did we leave them there? It's okay. Doesn't
Day
matter.
7, or no, session 7, day 3.
okay.
They've been in there for 9 days.
Yeah.
And we're just itching for them to be more like they better be leveled up.
They better be level 100 by the end of this.
You left a Graveler and Eric left a Geodude.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to a Pokemon egg,
Maybe.
and then Marina can have one.
Okay, so I've hopped on Lapras. Come on, guys, let's go.
Yeah.
So Silver returns his Onyx at pretending like it was a whole bit, throws out Lapras, and jumps upon Lapras, turning to the two of you while you're
Ditto
scrolling through your phone.
and Lapras.
I'm joining. I'm getting on that Lapras. We're gonna go.
Wonderful. So you all head off down Route 21. Are you headed straight for the mountains Professor Oak pointed out to you?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So very quickly, you were able to come across these islands. About like 15 or so minutes. You see them from a distance as you're moving through the water, and as you get closer, you do recognize them. You're like, oh, we did see these yesterday. It's a span of about 5 or 6, which I guess would be an actual number, so let's say 6, because it'd be weird if you looked at something and goes, yeah, that's 5 or 6 mountains. One of them...
Weird. I don't know if you count it as a mountain. It's more of like a
It's
big
more like
hill.
a hill, yeah. So a lot of them are rather small. Some of them are kind of... the furthest one has kind of caved in on itself a little bit. You can tell that just from looking at these and from actually on the map that you have Silver, there is actually some like notes in the margin about different stuff around the map, that these volcanoes were last active about, the most recent of this grouping of volcanoes was active about 25 years ago. And you can tell that a lot of the mountainous area around it, a lot of the island has kind of been carved out from different lava paths. So a lot of it is very pathed down, with the water kind of making its way through a lot of these islands, kind of feeding in between them. One of the islands, though, actually everyone make a perception check for me. We are playing D&D, so let's roll a die.
Perception.
What?
I can look. Oh,
22.
booyah.
14.
11.
Cool. So as you guys are looking, again, it is about 9 a.m. So it's pretty decently bright out here. Silver, as you kind of look around, you kind of like seeing the different areas. You're kind of like looking back to the map and kind of trying to figure out which one it could be. And Marina's kind of, you're kind of like looking to it as well. But Leaf, you kind of look up, and as you're kind of training across the sky, or kind of like the peaks of these mountains, the one in the 5th mountain closest to you, that almost is the tallest kind of reach. You see, you kind of like, it catches your eye for a second, and you're like, that'd be weird. And like your eye kind of settles back on, and you see it again, like some shadows being casted from it, as if there is some bright light source on the top of said mountain. It's not like bright, but like there's a shadow being casted from it. And it kind of confuses you for a second.
Hey guys, look at that. It's like something that's kind of like a bright, but not like a bright.
What is that?
Me for a second.
Leaf? Do you have a fever?
And this is me with my hair wet. And this is what it's going to look like when it's wet. This is my hair when it's wet. Seen that video.
Marina, can you check his temperature or something? Me and Lapras are kind of...
You can't. I'm all the way on my Ditto Lapras. You can't touch me.
Extendo arm.
Yeah, Leaf has been spending a lot of time on Pika Talk, so he's been seeing all the meme videos. But as Leaf kind of points us to, you all see it as well. Kind of if you were to imagine, like a fire, how it's moving, and it sometimes gives off shadows, like hitting different things. It's kind of a very similar thing, and you're kind of confused by it because it is daylight. So whatever up there is a very bright light source that's kind of hitting off some light shadows every once in a while, but it takes you're like focusing on it, trying to catch them, and it's not like super easy to see, but with Leaf's help pointing you that way, you're able to see it. That was a DC 20, by the way, to see that.
Dang.
Is that our guy?
I think that's our guy.
All right, well, let's get close. I'll throw Onyx out, and then we can all hop on and elevate up.
When we get onto land. Right?
What? Yeah, I'm not going to toss my Onyx into the water.
Silver's like, yeah. Like when we get onto land, of course.
Right. Of
He did
course.
have a concussion.
So after a few minutes, you're easily able to get up. There's actually not land here like you seen from like Seafoam Island. It's these volcanoes are kind of coming out of the water. So while it's not completely flat, you're able to get off of your Lapras and kind of stand on solid ground. But it's not like flat all the way around it.
All right, good job, Lapras. Relax for a little bit. Onyx. That's what he sounds like to me.
Boy.
All right. Onyx, we're going to need your assistance. I'm going to explain it to him, and then everybody hold on.
And then Ditto is going to transform into Onyx, do the exact same thing, so we have double stabilization.
Cool. So the Onyx and the
Maybe we talked about this. I would have been fine with it. I just,
What?
and the Ditto Onyx, they both whoosh into it as they kind of start to climb. You all kind of clamber up on top of the Onyxes together, and the Onyx starts to slowly, and you're kind of like bouncing along as you're going up. Trying to. You're holding on to it. You're moving with it.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
Stabilization.
So you guys just make your way up to the top of the mountain. Is there anything you're doing while you're riding up?
I'm looking for that
Praying.
Moltres.
You're looking for what?
I'm praying.
You're praying. Okay.
You.
Cool. Perfect. Tyler, you're looking for Moltres.
That Moltres.
Silver, what are you doing?
I'm literally just holding on and watching straight ahead to make sure that there isn't any random like sinkholes in the side of the mountain that send us flying downward.
Oh, that's fair. Let me roll for sinkhole on the side of the mountain.
Oh, son of a gun.
No sinkhole. Darn. So as you all are kind of making it to the tip of the mountain, as you kind of up over it, let me do this right here, and I will move you over to a place.
It is high.
So you all
Ooh,
come
it's
up over
hot
the
in here.
top, and you find yourselves at the top of the mountain here. And if you want to pull yourselves off right here onto the map,
I can't grab myself.
well, from like your you're already on the map. If you want to pull yourselves onto the map there, so that way you can move your tokens.
Did you want us down? Oh, what
yeah,
happened?
I wanted
couldn't
you over
move
here. I
myself.
lied to where you needed to be. So you
But I
all.
couldn't. I can't control myself still.
Oh, you still can't control
There's
yourself?
two of you.
Hold on, let me see. Ah, there I am.
So
Silver
as
found himself.
I found myself.
well, I felt myself today. So as you guys kind of come up to the top here, you see what that light source was, kind of in the middle. So all of this is kind of up, but this middle lava area is about 5 feet below you, so it's kind of like a lava pool. And as you look over, you see this is what was giving off those shadows.
Man, we had some good training at that game show.
You did.
We sure did.
Do you want to try
All
and
of
make
our
it across
training.
it?
All of yes,
I
I
don't
walk
know
around
yet.
it.
I'm gonna walk up as close as I can without it like completely burning me.
Uh-huh.
You can also walk around it.
I'm not gonna get in it. Oh my gosh.
Go Onyx.
Is that as close as I can get? I'm
Oh
assuming?
yeah. I mean, you can get to the lip of it, and there is like some heat coming off from it. But the lava doesn't seem to be, the volcano doesn't look like it's about to erupt. But it looks like, I mean, there is definitely some lava building in there.
All right.
We gonna die.
I'm gonna throw Lapras out over next to me, and I'm gonna have Lapras. Why don't you shoot a hydro pump in there?
You trying to make some obsidian? You trying to go to the nether?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So as your Lapras comes out and it makes this noise, while that's happening, Leaf, where you've walked up, you kind of notice off to the left. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
9.
You see some rocks around, and you see what looks like might be a nest. You don't know, but you see it over there. You kind of your attention is more drawn from Lapras now being here. Why is Lapras here? That's weird.
Silver, Lapras can't swim in lava?
I know. Why you all think I'm so stupid now? What the heck?
Well, I mean,
He did have a
You have a
concussion.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Lapras, come back.
Should definitely go to a doctor at some point.
Probably.
Next
That was like
episode.
2 days ago.
Have you
It might be
slept since
permanent
then?
now.
And Marina, while you're watching all this, you make a perception check for me.
uh-oh. Perception.
Do you just keep throwing your Ditto in the lava, Tyler?
No, the first time it was shiny Magikarp that jumped in, and
Oh
Ditto,
yeah, I have to
was
take
the
that away
first
from
time-
you.
That was the first time Ditto jumped in.
What you got?
I think it's a 12. I can't scroll down all the way to see because
Oh,
something's
yes,
wrong with my
well.
formatting.
So as you're looking over, you see right here what looks like a nest. It's kind of rocky at the base, but a lot of different like leaves and stuff hanging off of it from like palm trees and whatnot. Not the person. Some grass in there and stuff like that. But from your current vantage point, it's large. Like it is like a 10 or it's like a 5 by 5 foot large nest.
Can I safely investigate?
Now, yeah, if you want to walk over there.
Yeah.
Who knows if you can safely investigate?
Anything looks safe.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Why would we climb to the top of a volcano?
We are pretty wild.
Oh, wild.
Mine's a 4.
You find like different leaves and grass in there. Nothing too
Oh, hey.
exciting.
Marina, what are you looking at?
A nest. I
A
believe.
nest?
A nest.
Okay. Now listen,
Birds
hear me out.
use nests.
Hear me out. I'm very knowledgeable in nature.
Mhm,
Are
you're
you?
very good at birds. He finds the eggs all the time. Maybe he'll find one in
So, would you consider this a nature or an?
Are you checking
Maybe
for
not.
anything specific?
I
What
mean,
do
I
you-
just want to see. I want to see what kind of nest this is.
Oh yeah.
What kind of
Make
Pokemon
a nature
created
check.
this?
Are we keeping a running tab how many times Silver says, I'm good at nature?
Oh, stop. Oh, stop.
Hmm.
22.
Oh wow. So yeah. So
Oh,
looking.
actually, no. 21. Sorry.
Ah, darn.
21.
I mean, 22 you would have had it, but
21.
no.
Man.
So as you're looking at it, you're kind of feeling around into it. You can definitely as you just like place your hands on it, it feels kind of warm to the touch. Not like again hot or burning, but it feels like something was here recently. You know how like when you put your hand on a car after it's like soon been turned off and you could feel the heat coming from the engine, you're like, this car recently
Yeah.
moved. It feels like there was
Or a
definitely.
toilet seat after somebody just got off of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like, yeah, it feels like warm to the touch, and you actually do pull up a reddish orangish feather that you find as well.
Ooh, a
Holy
phoenix
crap.
feather. You
Can I
work
throw
with
Pokeball
any
at the
wound.
egg?
What egg?
What egg?
I assume they were eggs.
Oh no,
You
there
didn't-
are no eggs.
Um,
I assumed when you said nest, there'd be little
hey,
egglings.
hey guys, I don't recognize this feather,
Hmm.
but isn't Moltres like, this
Yeah.
color?
Moltres is a bird, and it would make sense to make its nest in a volcano. And this is a rather large nest. Marina,
is
throw your
exactly- that's
Articuno
what I
out so we can see how big, like if it can fit the nest.
He's talking to you.
Huh?
He was talking to you.
What do you do? Oh, Articuno?
Yeah, throw it out. Maybe we
Yeah,
can
I was like,
summon Moltres here if it senses
Yeah.
it.
Articuno, go!
So you toss out your Articuno, and as your Articuno appears in front of you, you're like, oh yeah, this could fit here. And Articuno,
And I bring him back.
oh again, yeah, then Articuno's gone.
Oh, no! You can do what you're going to do first.
No, I was just gonna say Articuno doesn't seem interested in getting into the nest, though.
Get in that
Oh,
nest.
Making your own.
Trainer, get in there.
Is it? Is it?
Huh. I look up.
You don't see anything, because at that point,
I look
you
for-
all hear a piercing scream. Not a scream, more of a piercing, like, angry bird call. And you all of your attention is drawn across the lava pool to the south eastern
it's
side
down
of
there
the
whole
map.
time. I just didn't scroll down.
Where a Moltres leaps off of a rock and starts coming right for you. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, I'm bigger than that Moltres.
So rolling initiative because we don't have a Pokemon out except for
Like whatever Pokemon you're taught now.
okay.
Articuno, go!
Wow.
This was very much a you all took a very you could have snuck up on this Moltres, and then you guys came up the mountain really loudly, so you woke it up, and then it just moved and has been watching you.
I can't use Articuno.
Smart. Smart.
How many feet?
So I'm sorry, it's dexterity?
Yes. Poke5, a companion app.
I forget it every single time. Every single time. A 17.
How would I roll because I can't.
You rolled an 18. Go out of that menu and go back into it. So, Mel, what are you doing?
I've done that. I just pulled over my
Oh,
right
okay.
chair.
14. I was sitting here waiting for us to start, and I was like, I didn't roll initiative.
Yeah, Tyler, what a loser. It's really mostly your fault.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dang. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, dum. Why is Ditto next in front of me?
He moved over to be next to his best friend Lapras.
Yeah, you know his best friend Lapras.
He also transforms into Lapras.
Cool. Give me them initiative counts.
14.
17.
18.
Cool. So, first up in the initiative is Moltres, with a 20 for their initiative. So, Moltres is going to take off. And is going to immediately, with one flap of its wing, cross the distance over to where you all are. Tyler, did your Ditto turn into a Lapras, you said?
Yeah, if you let me do that before battle.
Yeah, it's like as you throw it, it's the same as like choosing your Pokemon. So you have a Lapras in front of you, and so the Lapras is going to come flying, or the Articuno Moltres, we got there in the end.
Onyx.
Onyx is going to come over, and it is going to focus on the Raichu first off, and it is going to go for... It's just going to start off nice and easy. It's just going to go for an Ember. So that is a 14 to hit.
No!
So as it kind of flies over, it shoots out a quick little jolt of fire that comes flying out, and Raichu just very easily just jumps over it. And next
dexterous.
up is Horiorna.
Dodge it, Raichu.
What would
Me?
you like to do?
Yeah.
Yes, Oriana, what would you like to do?
I would like. Use Thunderbolt, please.
Go Thunderbolt.
Please.
What did I roll?
It's 15.
Ah, shoot.
That misses.
Yes,
Oh,
I
wait,
assume
actually,
so.
but you do have advantage because it is vulnerable to electric. 19, that
19?
does hit. So go ahead and roll damage, and Eric, you are up next.
I can't see what I'm doing.
I'll tell you. 18.
18 damage.
Cool. So just a quick, as Moltres kind of feels the shock of it, and kind of quickly just flaps it off. Eric, you are up. Tyler, you are on deck.
Okay. Lapras, use Hydro Pump.
And you have advantage on this
So
attack.
Hydro Pump. So it's instantaneous.
Okay.
It shoots a from myself, the square of Lapras, to an 80-foot line towards Moltres.
Oh, yeah?
Moltres has to do a dexterity save. Has to beat 16.
That is a 7. So go ahead
So it
and
doesn't.
roll damage.
So it takes 22 water damage.
Cool. That all
So
you're
I
doing?
don't know if it takes extra damage because it's water against fire.
You don't. It doesn't seem as if anything happens. It doesn't like it. It's now a little wet as it kind of, like when a dog gets wet and it like shakes off the water.
Mhm.
It does something
Compares to
similar to
wet.
that, except the fire on it kind of just brightens up as it kind of burns the water away, and you kind of see like a steam kind of rising off of Moltres.
Okay.
And Tyler, you were up.
Eric, what's Lapras' moveset?
I have Hydro Pump, Sheer Cold, Confuse Ray, and Sing. So Sheer Cold, Hydro Pump you just saw, and it's
Confuse.
a DC
Ditto use Confuse
against.
Ray.
Okay, there you go. Your target in range, so you have to roll to hit. It's plus. It's plus whatever your ability thing is or whatever. Anyway, so it's 40 feet. The target in range gets hit with a sinister ray, ghostly light. You make a ranged attack. On a hit, they become confused.
11.
And what were you doing there? Confusion. That misses.
And then I'm gonna shout, guys, let's do what we did to Articuno.
Which you already Articuno.
What's
We
that?
like paralyzed it, put it to sleep.
Oh,
froze
yeah,
it.
yeah,
We
yeah,
like
yeah.
did all the status effects to it.
So Moltres is going
Right.
to turn around towards Lapras and is going to use. It just starts flapping its wings wilder and wilder as it uses a hurricane on you.
Hurricane time.
So just go ahead and roll to attack. That is a 22 to hit. Does that hit Lapras?
Ooh, Eric's Lapras.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. If the natural attack roll is 15 and is not, so you do not become confused at least. So that's good for you. So your total damage is actually, let me just, that's a lot of die to roll. Let me just
Total damage
Let me just
412.
roll this to myself. That is, you take 32 points of damage
Holy
as
frick.
this giant hurricane just hits Lapras.
Lapras
and,
is definitely in the yellow.
and the Moltres kind of flies back a little bit, hovering over the lava. I promise he's there, but it is kind of hard to see him. So let me, instead of saying that, he kind of moves over this way a little bit.
Okay.
And it is Ariana's turn. Eric, you are on deck.
Alright. I'm trying to get my mouse back. Where's my mouse? There it is. How far is he from me?
He's about 15 feet, 10 feet.
I thought he was over the lava, so that's what's confusing. Cool. Cool. I'm going to use Thundershock.
Thundershock. Ooh, wait.
What is it?
I almost moved the map.
17.
17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sick. ass.
And Eric, be prepared for what you're gonna do.
How much damage I do?
12 points of damage. Very nice. Eric, what's up? What you got going?
Okay, Lapras, return.
Paralyze it.
Go out. Drop. Kick its tail.
And your Dragon Air, which I do need to update that, comes out. And that is your turn. Tyler, what you got?
Oh, yeah. I don't need a Dratini anymore.
Yeah, I'll update that
Dragon
right now while Tyler takes their turn.
Same thing. Confuse Ray.
Confuse, right? Cool.
Miss.
Misses. So you're so far, you're like, we're just gonna confuse this thing. We're gonna make it happen.
Can I do a Team Rocket action?
I suppose.
Go Poliwag Whirl.
Alright, so your Poliwag Whirl comes out.
A Poliwhirl.
Cool. And with that ends your turn. Cool. That is now updated. No, what? I updated you. Don't say you're not updated. There it is. Cool.
Beautiful.
Dragonair. Did that update on the page as well? It did. Perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
So you have your Dragonair. So Moltres is going to actually fly, and actually move over the lava there, and it's going to go for a, seeing this new opponent kind of appear on the field here, with this Poliwhirl, it is going to go with Ancient Power onto it. You lash out with Unknown Inner Power, make a melee attack roll. Ooh, a melee attack roll, so it actually comes closer to you.
Poliwhirl dodges it.
Let me see if I can do this. Yep, because that was a really bad roll, so it's going to use one of its legendary attacks to get this roll off. Ooh, that's much better. So that is a 23 to hit.
Miss.
Cool. So let's roll
trying to get
damage
hits.
for that. Oh, I know it did. That's why I just continued on with my day. It's only going to be 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage?
24 points to damage to you.
That's a lot of damage.
Ooh, on a natural attack roll of 19 or 20, all of your ability scores go up by 1 while you remain in battle. That's pretty cool. But it wasn't a natural 19.
One-shotted Poliwhirl.
Ah, perfect. And it is Ariana's turn. And Eric is on deck.
Is that little... I don't know how to make that thing go away.
Just click onto the
Is
screen.
that yours? She did. Drag it again. So go to your...
That is weird that it's still there.
Dragon.
There you go.
There you go.
You moved it.
There it is.
My roll 20's acting real strange. Okay.
There you go. It's currently 10 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna use Thunder Wave.
Go for it.
Target must make a con save against your move DC or
Alright.
become paralyzed.
Make a Constitution saving roll here. That is 14.
Failed. 16.
So it is going to use one of its what is it? Legendary resistances? Yeah.
Resistances, yeah. That's alright. It only technically has 3.
It still failed it, so it is paralyzed.
Great. I thought legendary resistances just let them auto-succeed.
Does it?
I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure.
so.
Pretty sure it lets it
I was
auto-succeed.
pretty sure.
Legendary
Pretty sure
resistance
resistance.
5e.
I think it's an auto... Like, they use a legendary resistance.
Oh, that is true. It can
Right.
choose. It can choose to succeed instead.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. So yeah, it succeeds.
But
So
it
it's
only
fine.
has so many of those.
It only has so
or
many.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Anything else you want? If not, Eric's turn to shine.
Don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, I meant to look this before. What's my freaking problem?
If you want to while you're looking that up, Tyler. Never mind.
Okay. So, Drought's going to use Thunder Wave
Okay.
and try and paralyze him.
So a Constitution save again?
Or her, we don't know. It's a Constitution save has to beat 13.
All right, let's see. That is a 21.
Does it? Obviously.
This Moltres isn't here to play around.
And then I'm just going to shift, or Drought's going to shift slightly that way.
What's that, Tyler?
Never mind.
What's your turn? What you got?
What does sheer cold do, Eric?
What's that?
What does sheer cold do?
Ty, you know you could just add a Lapras to your Pokédex.
I know.
And then you can just see everything.
Sheer cold. The description goes as this: you send a chill down the spine of a creature, freezing its core. Choose a target in range. Roll a d20. On a 20, target faints. On any other roll, the move has no effect. If the target's level is 10 more than your own, this move automatically fails.
Confuse Ray, 9 miss. Poliwag is going to Water Gun.
Alright, roll with advantage.
Dang, nothing.
So the Water Gun just kind of goes widely as the Moltres kind of expertly dodges around it. And it is going to go...
Poliwag's going to jump back next to Raichu and Ditto.
Cool. The Articuno, or the Moltres, is going to turn towards this Lapras, which keeps trying to confuse it, and it's going to use Hurricane on it.
Hurricanes in my brain.
That is... Ooh, that's a 7 to hit.
Miss.
So as you're all kind of standing there, this large, powerful wind kind of all hits all three of you. It directed at Lapras, but kind of misses it. But it kind of still like pushes all of you back. You all like take that step back and like step back up as wind is just rushing past. And it is Ariana's turn.
Dang, that's intense. Okay. Pika, use Thunderbolt. Yes, we will do that.
Cool. Roll with advantage.
With advantage, I will roll.
23 and 11.
23, I'll take that
hits. Roll damage.
one. I will roll that damage.
Oh my god.
I told you next D&D game I'm gonna be a bard. D10.
And Eric, you are up next.
Cool.
How much damage was that?
26.
Very nice. Eric, what you got for me?
Awesome. We're doing 2 Pokemon.
That's up to you. It's what Tyler decided to do because he's a terrible, evil member of Team Rocket.
I used a team shadow action.
All right,
you know what I should do? I should make that where
go.
that's like a once a day ability that you have, but like it really drains you to do it because you're having to keep track of multiple Pokemon.
Power.
Yeah.
Okay, so I threw out Onyx as that move, and then Dragonair or Draught is going to. Do I want to do it? Let's just go for some damage first. So, is going to use a Rage.
Okay.
His Rage ability, and is going to then use Dragon Rage.
Go for it.
You, or not you.
Moltres.
Technically you, but not you. Moltres has to make a Dex save. Beat 15.
It fails. And it is going to keep the fail.
Oh. Wow. Okay, well 27 damage. It's really bummy. It's not bad, but it's not quite what it could have been.
Cool. So as is rushed out, this you said it was Dragon Rage, right?
Yes.
So out of the mouth of Dragonair, this swirling bluish, whitish fire comes flying out and kind of just encases Moltres. And as it does, and kind of passes...
It does dragon damage, by the way, not fire damage.
Oh, yeah, but it looks like fire. But as it hits Moltres and kind of encapsulates Moltres. All of you for a second just see that, and as the dragon rage kind of dissipates, you see Moltres, but Moltres is falling, and it's nosediving, and it goes straight under the lava. And as it hits the lava, it's a sound wave of like a powerful, just like echoes out as this giant red light comes flying up from the volcano. And as
Dynamaxing Moltres.
Did we call upon?
Yeah,
The
it's because we brought too many Pokemon into the match. Chandler's Dynamaxing
this is it. This is written. This was already happening. This was written.
Dynamax.
This was right here. It's when you hit a certain. It's when you hit a certain health. It Dynamaxes.
But wouldn't it have made sense if we brought too many Pokemon at Dynamax?
No.
That might be a decent.
So as this red light goes off, Moltres comes flying back up from it. Now 4 times its original size.
Dang.
And you thought it was hot earlier from the heat coming off of it. Now there is just like like that dry wind that's like hot hitting you. That is what's just coming off of Moltres' wings as it kind of settles its beaky little eyes on each of you, kind of casts them across, kind of like turns to the side, and it goes like the shing. And it is Tyler's turn.
Silver is also, when he sees it, is just going to open his arms and maniacally laugh. Just, you basically, look at the power!
Those are beaky little eyes. Those are the beakiest little eyes I've ever seen.
I meant beady, but, beaky works too. They're just they're just like little beaks in the eyes. It's really weird.
That's horrifying.
Poliwhirl, it's getting a little too hot in here. Rain dance.
Ooh, what does rain dance do? Just make it rain?
So in the app, it just says you summon heavy rain that covers the field for 5 rounds.
All right.
But I looked up the official rain dance move from the games because it's not in the book at all. It says the exact same thing in the book. But the move rain dance in the Pokemon games is stated.
What does this cause, Tyler?
When rain dance is in effect, it boosts damage of water type moves by 50%.
So, Tyler, what is your move that you're using? What weather does it cause? Heavy rain or a light drizzle?
Heavy rainfall.
So, this is in the book. Water, electric, and bug types have advantage on damage rolls now.
Yeah, and then it says in the game it says fire type moves will be decreased by 50%.
This doesn't specify that in the 5e handbook. It just specifies that during it, water, electric, and bug types have advantage on their damage rolls. So when you roll for damage, you have advantage on your roll for damage. So water and electric types now have, and bug, but I don't think any of you are using a bug type.
I walk the streets.
You'll have advantage on both the attack roll and the damage roll.
And then Confuse Ray, dirty 20.
That hits. It's going to take a. Oh wait, that's an attack though.
Yep.
But it would cause confusion.
Yep.
So it's going to use a resistance to not be confused.
2 down, 1 to go.
And it is Moltres' turn.
Real quick though. Real quick, just so you can explain, for like Thunder Wave, where there isn't an attack roll done, it's just a Constitution save. That wouldn't change any.
They still have to use a resistance for that. So
but if he has to roll a Constitution, I'm saying because moves would have advantage or more powerful, whatever. It doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, no, because that's just on a damage roll, so it wouldn't affect that. It just affects damage.
Okay.
So it is going to go ahead and it is going to use
Sunny Day.
Yeah, Sunny Day. No, it actually doesn't have Sunny Day. It's going to use Fire Spin. So it starts, as it kind of comes up, it starts flapping its wings, sending off this lava here as it starts to bubble more, sending off these fires that's going off that start to dance around this Tyler's poly whirl, all the polys starts to dance around this poly whirl here. Now let's go ahead and roll to attack.
My Poliwhirl.
That is a natural 19.
That hits.
So I'm
Poliwhirl's
assuming
gonna
that's already
die.
gonna hit.
Poliwhirl's dead.
Let's see that. No, it might not.
It has 8 HP.
Tyler, it's only 5d4 plus 9, so I'm sure you're fine.
8 HP.
Well, let's see what we roll anyways. Oh, no. See, that's only... Yeah, it only did 20 points of damage.
Poliwhirl faints.
And the fire, which would typically stay up around it and allow it to take damage for the next 3 turns, kind of just starts to fizzle out. And it is Ariana's turn.
Well,
I
shoot.
can't wait to get this Moltres and use it on you, Chandler.
The difference is this is a boosted Moltres. When you catch it, it will not be as boosted anymore.
But Eric's Lapras is super boosted.
No, it isn't.
Not really.
We fixed
But
that.
it was boosted that one time.
No, it was also the Onyx that was boosted, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it was the Onyx.
It was the Onyx that was boosted, and it got fixed.
I'm doing
And it
Thunderbolt.
got fixed.
26 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll damage.
And you get roll damage twice and take the highest of your dice.
Charmeleon.
Because you have advantage on the damage now. That's the first time it took us 23 sessions to finally bring weather into this.
I know.
That's true.
What is it?
19 points of
19?
damage.
9?
Cool. And with that, it is Eric's turn.
Oh, did you do double damage?
No,
No,
so
I got
she has advantage on damage.
Yeah.
Advantage on damage.
Which is something I've never seen in D&D, and it's something specific to Pokemon 5e for weather effects.
Oh, cool. Okay. Dragonair still has the rage going.
He's raging.
So,
I'll see a doctor for that.
gonna go for Dragon Rage again.
Okay.
So a Moltres has to make a Dexterity save.
That is
13.
a natural 17.
Dang.
Plus
So
4,
yeah,
that's
beats
21
it.
for the save. What's Onyx doing?
Onyx, yeah, that's right. There's also Onyx.
And
Okay. Onyx is gonna do a rock throw.
okay. Is that a dexterity?
Toss a big old boulder. No. This is an actual attack.
Oh, okay.
The boulder.
So it is. It's a real nice attack. I
Ooh.
like it
Let's see.
because I'm almost certain it's going to hit
Oh, wow.
because of the advantage that it gets on it.
Eric's almost
So
certain.
23.
That hits. Go ahead
Yeah,
and
and then-
roll damage.
16 damage.
See
I'm a
it.
grandmother.
All right, and it is Moltres' turn, and Ariana is on
Does
deck.
Ditto get to go at any point?
I mean, that I told you it was your turn, and then you only made. Oh, I guess I did skip your turn. Yeah, so yeah, it's your turn.
Eric just went.
Yeah, I was skipping your turn. I was like, Poliwag's dead, or Poliwhirl's dead. Why do I care about anything else? Yeah, it's your turn.
Right. Was it water gun or hydro beam that you had?
Hydro Pump.
Okay. Hydro pump is just a normal attack. I tried to look it up, but the normal Lapras doesn't have it.
Yeah? Do you want to do it?
I was asking him if it did anything special. But 21 to hit.
That hits. Eric, what's damage on Hydro Pump?
Hydro Pump is 6d6 plus 6.
All right, roll that with advantage.
60.
So roll it twice and take the highest.
By 1 point, 25 points of water damage.
Nice. And with that, it's Moltres' turn with Ariana on deck. So
How
Moltres,
does Moltres look?
it looks like
Giant?
Giant, yeah, it looks really big. Heat coming off of it. For a second, your eyes kind of focus. You pull down your glasses and you look up at it, and for a glimpse, you see a health bar above its head. It's looking about like in the yellow, about midway. So Moltres is going to fly over this way, kind of away from the flames, as it starts to like fan the flames a little bit. And as it does, it's going to send off another hurricane, this time directed at Onyx, because Onyx just heard it. And it's kind of upset with you.
Hopefully it doesn't fall out a window.
And that is going to be a 19 to hit. 19 to hit Onyx.
It hits.
Yeah.
Oof! Oof, that's some big rolls there. That's going to be plus 9. That is going to be 51 points of damage.
Onyx is dead.
Oh, Onyx can take it, but good lord. Almost dead.
This is a beast of a battle.
I would throw out another Pokemon, Eric, but I already used my ability for the day.
And it is now Ariana's turn.
I'm gonna use Thunderbolt again. I don't have another Pokemon that would be able to do much. But he's just undertrained.
It's some great XP for which you have the XP shirt, so it doesn't even matter. So 27, that hits.
Yeah.
I'm just rolling real well.
And roll damage with advantage.
Damage with advantage.
17 points. Perfect. Eric, what you got for me? What you gonna do?
Okay.
What you gonna do when Moltres comes for you?
What you gonna do?
Draught is going to use Dragon Rage
Okay.
yet again. So gotta be the 13 dexterity save.
That is a natural 20.
Frick. Okay.
Expertly. Like, as the swirl of Dragon Rage is coming out, Moltres kind of goes under it and kind of like barrel rolls around it. It's really cool looking.
And then Onyx right behind that is going to try and Rock Tomb.
Cool. Is that another dexterity?
Moltres has to make in range. You have to make a strength saving throw against my move DC at 16.
Well, he rolled a 4.
And then it'll.
So I'm gonna use that last resistance and succeed that save.
Okay. All right, no more.
We have
Yeah, we
Tyler?
do have inspiration.
For the first, I'm just gonna do Hydro Pump again.
Okay.
7. So
You have
I missed
advantage.
that. Oh, I do have advantage.
Dang.
Natural 20. All right.
16. No, 16.
What? Oh, you rolled it. You
I
rolled it
double
twice.
clicked it.
Cool, cool,
It's
cool.
a 16.
16, that is AC.
Oh, okay. 66 plus 6.
And roll it with a damage with advantage.
24 by 1 point.
Wonderful.
24 water damage. And then I'm going to take a Pokeball, and I'm going to throw it.
All right, throw that Pokeball.
Let me check my...
Throw that Pokeball.
Let's pull it for. 22.
John Cena?
So as you throw this Pokeball, it comes flying towards it. And it's right as Moltres is finishing this epic barrel roll. Like, this is all happening, like, at the same time. And it just swats the Pokeball straight into the lava. And you see the Pokeball just sink into the lava. And
I was thinking since the last time I checked it was like mid-yellow that it was maybe getting a little close.
yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess. Moltres is going to go ahead and go for... is actually going to fly up this way and is going to get nice and close and go for an Ancient Power on Onyx.
Onyx dead.
Onyx keeps trying
Onyx
to hold it
is dead.
down. And that is... Oof. That is a 13 to hit.
No! Yes.
Cool.
Wow.
So it goes for its attack.
Onyx's HP is low.
No, he said it missed. It missed Onyx.
Yeah, it missed. It missed.
Tyler's out here saying Onyx's AC is low, but Onyx didn't get hit.
Onyx didn't get hit.
He still seems confused by it.
Onyx is AC
Whatever
is 17.
it takes.
So it misses. Ariana, you are up.
Sick. Okay. I'm going to give Thundershock.
Go for the Thundershock.
Thundershock. We gonna use that Thundershock. Why can't I go right here? Come on now.
Bum, bum,
Come
bum,
on.
bum. Are you Thundershocking or Thunderbolting?
Shocking.
Okay.
A little bit of a thunder shock.
24.
That hits.
24. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Bum,
Then
bum, bum.
2d8 plus 6. Twice? I rolled twice? For damage?
Yes.
Still?
Yeah.
It's 19 points damage. Right?
Yep.
Cool.
Mhm.
Sweet. And Eric is up.
Brought is going to send a twister at Moltres. That's not advantage. Dang, nabbit. Draw it. You suck
So
right now.
as it goes at it again, Moltres just expertly dodging out of the way. And Onyx.
Okay. And then Onyx is going to throw another rock tomb.
Cool. And this is what, a strength save?
Strength save, got to beat 16.
That is a natural 1.
Oh.
And I have no more resistances.
Okay, so what does that mean then? Double damage or what?
Oh, no, for the natural 1 now. Go ahead and roll damage.
Here's for hoping. And his rage is still active, so 2 more extra points of damage. Wait, what did I just do?
He's not raging.
no,
This
okay.
is Onyx.
Oh, you're right. So that's 17, 15 damage,
Okay.
and then Moltres is restrained.
Okay, and at the end of each of its turns, can attempt to break out.
Yes.
Cool. Tyler, you were up.
Ditto Lapras is gonna run as flat. It's gonna flop as it can get across the field, and it's gonna Hydro Pump.
All right, go for it. Roll with advantage.
22
Hits. Roll damage with advantage.
damage with advantage. Damage with advantage. 28 points of water damage.
Cool. So as you hit it with this water, kind of again this time, it's kind of similar to earlier, as except instead of Dragon Rage encapsulating it, it's this water that just wraps around it, and as it does, as it pops off, the red light comes shining down and hits this Moltres once again. And as the water kind of passes, you guys kind of like wipe your eyes away. It's back to its normal size that it was before, and it's kind of roll to catch.
23.
So ball hits it, hits the ground. 1 shake, 2 shake, and Moltres pops back out, and your ball is broken.
Oh, hey, by the way, I messed up on Rock Tomb the first time. Moltres wouldn't have been restrained, but still would have taken half damage. So technically would have taken 10 damage.
Cool. And
Does
it
he
is
catch now?
no, and it is currently Moltres' turn. So Moltres is going to, again, this Onyx is what's been hurting it the most. So it is going to go for another Hurricane at it.
No!
That
Ani!
is a 26 to hit.
What do you think?
Okay, cool. If you survive this, you're also confused.
I miss Ivy Boy.
Ivy Boy will come back out, just not
Um,
against fire.
44 points of damage.
And you're confused.
Yeah.
And if you're alive, you're currently confused.
Oh, Ani
Wait,
is a dead boy.
wait,
What?
Never mind.
What were you gonna say? What were you waiting for?
Never mind.
Okay.
Wait.
I was gonna say rock is resistant to fire, but this was the flying type.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I
this
think
is- this
flying
is-
type
Oh my
moves
gosh,
is resistant
I've been
to rock too.
I've been playing Onyx all wrong.
Yeah?
Onyx is sturdy, which means that when taking damage
one.
equal to half or more of my current HP, I roll a d4. On the result of a 3 or 4, I take half of that damage.
Huh? Good to know.
Good to know. As he
So,
says on one.
Next time.
Good to know as Onyx falls to the ground and then, like, its eyes turn to X's. And Onyx,
Yeah.
you hear just a slight whisper come out from Onyx's mouth. Better luck next time. As it gets returned into its ball. Ariana, you were up.
God.
Sweet. So I'm gonna use. Blah, blah, blah. What am I gonna use?
What you
are
gonna
you
use?
Hey Pika, use Thundershock again.
No one responds to you. And then Raichu goes, Raichu?
His name Pika though.
Oh, it's still named Pika? I didn't know that.
I'm
Raichu's...
not changing his name.
Oh, okay. Then Pika goes, yeah, let's do it. Roll to attack.
What would Raichu's name be?
I don't know.
Raicha?
It doesn't have as fun as a
First
name.
He's older.
We start calling him Rich instead. 26.
That hits. Roll damage with advantage.
Would you change Percy's name just because he got a little bigger?
No, but if he changed into a different species, if he changed from a dog to a cat, maybe. If my dog was named Dog, and then it turned into a cat,
It'd be a great name for
I
it.
might consider it, but I might not.
I rolled it twice.
Yeah, so 21 points of damage. Cool.
Woohoo!
Moltres is not
Steady.
looking great as it becomes Eric's turn.
Okay.
Better luck next time.
I'll do this for you, Leaf. I'm gonna throw my last great ball.
All right, toss it.
Is it Leaf the better catcher?
Well, you can try again. And I'm gonna use my inspiration. Does
Chandler,
that give
why
me
don't you go
advantage?
get your Moltres doll like you did for Articuno?
Because I don't have a Moltres doll. I only have an Articuno. It's
Well, I thought
very
you had a
it's very difficult to find a
You kidding me?
Moltres and a Zapdos that are cheap. They're actually
want the
rather
same
expensive, or the cheaper ones look really dumb. I haven't been able to find a
Hey, guys.
Moltres and Articuno that's the same type. Eric, why haven't you rolled yet? Go ahead and roll.
I did roll, and
Oh, you did
I
roll.
rolled and used my inspiration to get advantage, and it was the same frickin' thing.
It's really sad. You know what? I'm feeling nice. Roll it again. Hey Tyler, what do you want to do? It's your turn.
I'm gonna throw him a Pokeball. 22.
That was fantastic.
Bloop. Falls to the ground. 1, 2. You have caught yourself some Moltres.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
Dun, 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 dun,
Way
dun,
to go,
dun,
Lee.
dun, 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 dun.
So the Moltres you were fighting, that was a level 20 Moltres that you were fighting. But this Moltres will be whatever your highest leveled Pokemon
Shiny
is.
check.
Yeah, roll for shiny. Roll a d20. Let's see if it's nope. It's not shiny.
My highest level Pokemon.
Legendary birds, they can't go lower than level 15.
Oh yeah, so it's level 15 if you don't have a Pokemon lower than that.
My highest level Pokemon is level 9, Chandler.
Oh, okay. Well, this is level 15.
Yes, it is.
So now you have a
boy.
Moltres level 15.
All right, let's do some stats with this Moltres, Chandler.
All right, so let's do. It is a male.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and check its nature.
Mine.
It is. Is that a 6 or a 9? That is a 9. It is an apathetic nature.
That makes sense.
That's +2 to Constitution, -2 to Dexterity.
Does it have abilities?
Does it have abilities? No. I don't know.
What is its moveset?
What is its moveset? Its moveset is Fire Spit, Hurricane, Ember, Ancient Power.
Alright, Fire Spin, Ancient Power.
Ember, and Hurricane.
Mine can't learn. Let's see.
My Articuno's a boy too, so they can be besties.
They can be best boy. They can be the best boys.
Or gay lovers.
That's what I was thinking.
I think it really
I
depends.
mean, it's not up to me.
Yeah.
It's up to me. Can I roll for orientation?
But anyways, what do you guys want to do?
Huh. Go! Moltres, I almost said Articuno.
It's also at 1 HP. I feel like that's
It
that's
just comes
just like hits the ground like it's like my eyes are burning.
I'm going to pet it.
It's warm as you like. Your hand burns a little bit as you do it, but it's also comforting. Like it's like if you were to turn a heating pad on like its hottest setting and then like pet it. So it's hot. You can feel the heat coming off of it. But it feels kind of nice to a degree.
This feels kind of nice
Is
to a degree.
Articuno cold when I touch it?
Yes, Articuno is the difference. Like it's not freezing, but it is cold to you, but it's not like an uncomfortable cold.
Like the outside of a chilled glass of water.
Yes, just like that. Just like that. What do you guys want to do now? As you're just standing here atop this volcano.
Guys, I gotta get down. My Onyx is not doing good, man.
Can you
Yeah,
all
my Perluro's kind of dead.
Can you all quickly make a dexterity saving throw for me, though?
Oh, frick.
Oh.
I need to see what my
I don't
dexterity
even know
is.
mine is.
Dexterity's +1. Natural 20, 21.
It's your number. It's your second.
Ah, see?
Do saving throws give you any additional?
It depends on if you gave yourself anything additional there.
Oh, for the saving throw?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't.
Dirty 20 for Marina, and for a natural 20. So you all, as this volcano starts to shake, the three of you are able to keep your balance and not fall over as you all kind of turn towards the mouth of this, as you see this lava start to bubble and start to very slowly begin to rise as this volcano is shaking.
We gotta get out of here, boys and girls.
Right, return! Articuno, go! Hop on!
I climb on the back of Moltres,
Moltres is like,
Oh,
ow! Ow!
and I give it a potion.
Go! Oh, I feel better.
Okay.
Are you gonna hop on, or are you just gonna chill?
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Draught can fly, but can Draught carry me?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait,
I
Chandler,
didn't know.
This is something
I don't-
that has happened in the anime.
What's that? Yeah, he can carry you. Yeah.
Was Dragonair able to pick up Ash in Pokemon Journeys?
No, but this Dragonair can, because this Dragonair already has a connection with Silver and it actually likes him.
Interesting. Some would say
They've
that
already had some
Dragonair
bonding.
also liked...
Yeah, but they've bonded. They've bonded here. There's been bonding that's happened. So yes, so your Dragonair, you're able to hop onto the back of it.
Okay, cool. And then I'm gonna hop on the back and say, "All right, sorry, I'm a little heavy, but we got to get out of here."
So you have me and Leaf on legendary birds, and then here comes.
Who the frick are you calling not legendary? Dragonair is super legendary.
Well, I mean, it's a pseudo-legendary at best.
As the three of you
Let's
on
get
your
out of
Pokemon fly away, debating which Pokemon is the best legendary. As you turn around, kind of over your heads, you see the volcano start to erupt as different rocks start flying out of it, as just the lava kind of feeds over and starts pouring into the water. It's not a very aggressive eruption. Like you just looking at it, you all aren't like volcanologists, whatever a volcanologist would be. It does. You don't assume that it's going to destroy the Kanto region. But you were all alive around the time of the volcano that erupted and destroyed Cinnabar Island, and that when they knew it was coming, something set off this volcano. You're not sure. But this doesn't look nearly as eruptive or as destructive as the volcano that destroyed Cinnabar Island. So, there's that at least.
Wow, that's unimpressive.
Hey, I'm gonna be yelling over. I know it doesn't look that great, or it doesn't look that that destructive, but do you think that Articuno might be able to chill this thing out?
I mean, I could try. Articuno, do you want to use powder snow?
No.
Lame.
And Articuno like 180s its head like an owl would and goes, "I mean, you're my trainer. That's really up to you." And then like turns its head back.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
And as
Just for funsies.
Articuno starts sending off this powdered snow, starts bringing in some snow that kind of falls down and cools it down as the volcano, the lava, kind of starts to freeze and harden around the volcano. You've solved my volcano puzzle.
Oh, the puzzle?
Yeah, that was a puzzle. You solved it.
And not
Eric
only did
solved
we catch Moltres, but we also stopped a volcanic eruption.
You did. I was really interested to see what was going to happen if you all just left it. I was like, what will happen here?
I was going to.
Listen, I'm all about you doing some real detrimental things, so I'm fine with if there was a volcano that erupted and destroyed the southwestern side of the Kanto region.
Are villains after.
So as you guys are flying away, I assume you're headed back towards Pallet Town? Like that general direction?
Yeah.
So as you're kind of heading that way, as the volcano has now started to subside, there's still a little bit of shaking, but you don't see it nearly as bad. Tyler, or Leaf, and Silver, your phones vibrate. You have a new email. And you look at it, you're like, oh wow, it's so weird that Tyler brought this up earlier. You both have an email from the daycare. It's addressed to both of you, so you guys are in a group email. And it's from the daycare owner. She's like, hi there, so kind of awkward. Not sure how this happened, but we seem to have found an egg that is with your Pokemon. We don't really know how, as your two Pokemon haven't really been socializing together that much and around each other, so we don't know where the egg came from. But we don't know what it is. It also doesn't look like a typical egg that we've seen before. We really don't know what to do with it. We figured we'd send it your way since you're trainers if you want to stop by and pick this up.
Huh.
And then there is a photo attached, and it looks like... So you've seen Pokemon eggs before. They're typically white eggs with little green dots on it. This one has, like, grayish-purple dots on it. You're like, I don't know, this is weird.
Oh, that's super weird. I was gonna ask Eric what gender your
Yeah, I thought I was gonna say, did they just freaking mate?
Well, just for fun.
Also, I don't know.
If you move it to your party, you can see it.
You don't know off the dome?
It has to be in your party.
Ba-da-dum-bum.
It's oh, mine doesn't have a gender.
Well,
can we roll for that real quick?
Oh, my Graveler is also a female.
Nature finds a way.
Nature finds a way. I guess they adopt it.
Finds a way.
Sure
And
is.
as you all head back towards Pallet Town, that is where we are going to bring tonight's adventure to a close. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed tonight's adventure, let us know down below in the comments, and be sure to join us in the future for another Pokemon adventure. Thank you all so much for watching. She looks... They're just getting the dice out.
You're gonna have to speed up their
No,
camera.
no, not at all. We're just gonna leave it like this. It's nice and awkward and slow. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.